Hello, it's Edna Keep here live, and we're going to talk today about, do I need a team to invest in real estate? I believe you do, and if you want my help building that team and building your real estate portfolio, reach out to me at 90days to 5k.com. So the team, yes, to me the team is very, very, very important. If you're going to scale at all, you need to have people that will do stuff for you. Maybe find the deals, help you find investors, introduce you to the proper mortgage broker, the proper realtors, network. They can introduce you to their network because their network could very well be a very good portion of your network, especially when you're starting out. So that's something to keep in mind too. You're going to need a lawyer and an inspector and somebody who can do environmentals, building condition reports. You need all of that as part of your team. You cannot do it alone. Even for single family homes, you need a mortgage broker or a bank to lend you money. You need to be able to pull together all the paperwork that you need to be able to give it to them. So sometimes you're turned down just because you don't present it properly. So that is really, really important. If you're not getting the financing that you want and that you think you should be capable of getting, maybe you're not presenting it properly. That's why I use mortgage brokers, is they pull all the information from you, and there's a lot that they ask for. And the Canadian banking system is very, very careful that you qualify for these mortgages. There's no getting around that. Which I think is a good thing, even though at the time it sometimes feels like a pain in the butt. They want everything, but you know what? It keeps our system safer. In the States, they weren't doing that. I don't know if they do a better job now, but at one time they weren't doing a good job of it, and that's why we had that big crisis back in 2007. So even though it feels like a pain in the butt, sometimes it actually is good for us. So mortgage broker is a very important part of your team. They can pull the package together and then send it off to the lender very, very professionally. I had a student who I had advised that to, but they found a deal, and I think they just reached out to their own personal banker, and within minutes they declined them. And I said, well, what did you tell them? Well, they asked us blah, 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 blah. I can't remember what it was, maybe how much money they had or their net worth, and then boom, they were turned down. So the key there is you sometimes have to share, you have to have your investors in place before you start making that application, because you might not qualify all on your own. So yes, a team's very, very, very important. Your insurance rep will help you get the best insurance for your place. And if you ever have to make a claim, they'll help you make a claim. So if you try to do all that work by yourself, you're going to do a lot of work. And again, very, very difficult to scale if you insist on doing everything yourself. Your property manager is going to save you hours and hours in a day. Your maintenance guy is probably way better at maintaining your buildings than you are. I know he's way better than I am. And your cleaning staff and coaches too are very, very important part of your team. You don't even know what you don't know when you first start out. And like some of the most basic stuff, you read about it in a book, but it's not until you actually go to pull the trigger and buying a building that you really realize what you don't know. And there's nothing like going through the steps of purchasing a building to realize all the things. You can take every course under the sun, but until you actually pull the trigger and do it live, it's just a learning strategy. You're not actually doing it. So team, very, very important. And if you want my help to build that team, reach out to me at 90days to 5k.com. Have a very, very good day. Bye for now. Hey, hi TJ, nice to see you on this morning.